of you who I've not met before, I have a curl that's trying to take all the attention. My name is Ellen Woodbridge and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Australia. I live on the central coast of New South Wales, which is in between Sydney and Newcastle, but I can help anyone in Australia. So as I said, I can't even pick it up. Happy Catalogue Day. The brand new catalogue dropped at midnight. I was ordering at midnight and putting up a blog post and some posts on Facebook and all of those things, scheduling this live, all the things. So yes, happy Catalogue Day. Hello Lisa, hello Corinne. Who else? I swore I saw Delinda in a little earlier while I was getting everything ready. Welcome. Please be sure to say hi, even if you're watching the replay. Hello, Miss Jody. Jody, I will only be talking about bling today. There will be no physical blinging, just to set the expectations. But the other expectation I want you to do is grab your catalogue. Hey Cindy, I have a pencil and an eraser ready at hand. I have already started marking my catalogue, but after last night I changed my mind on a few things, so I need to amend some of my markings in the catalogue. So no crafting today. We will be doing a full catalogue tour cover to cover. I'm glad you understand, Jody. Thursday's video will be crafting. Hey Dawn, hey Colleen. Yeah, Thursday's video crafting will be happening. As many of my regular followers and subscribers know, I have already pre-ordered out of this catalogue, and linked below already, look at me being all organized, I have the link to my unboxing video part 1. There will be a part 2 coming whenever my order gets here. And there is an blends video where I swatched all my blends. I don't know how it took me an hour to swatch all my blends. Actually, I do. We were chatting a lot. I will also go through, and I'll grab them out now. I have some color swatches that I created in both of those videos, and when we get to the new colors at the back portion of the catalogue, I will grab them out and I will show them to you, just so this is a collective video, and rather than just seeing the colors in the catalogue all on screen, which can skew the colors. Even when I show you, the colors will be slightly skewed. Hello, Lisa. You can at least see them on cardstock and on white paper or basic white paper. So I've got those off to the side ready to go. If I forget, someone scream at me, please. Scream at me in words, not scream at me in real life, please. I'd appreciate not being screamed at in real life. Hello, Miss Margaret. So everyone, catalogues at the ready. Mine is on the desk. Let's flip around and have a catalogue video. Who have I missed? I haven't missed anyone. Hello, Miss Carol and Miss Margaret. So David's just finished a workout outside, so you're not going to hear him punching, which is good. Now, a new month. I have a new Hostess code, so I do in the live chat and in the description box have a link to my online store for all my Aussies. And if you use the Hostess code, you will receive my card video tutorials for May, which I will tell you what I think it's almost the first stamp set will be my May class, but these are my April ones, and as promised I got them done before the end of the month. So I have 5 videos for my April class and the project sheet ready to email out. Hey Sally, hey Leslie, welcome. So yes, hello Miss Deidre. I do have these 3 cards plus 2 bonus cards ready to rock. I haven't got the cards with me today, but I did show a sneak peek in my last video of the cards in the tutorial, and the video tutorial is only $10 Australian. So I think it works out to be $7 something US, which is a steal. You get 5 full, I think all the videos except for the introduction are over half-an-hour videos. So you get over 2.5 hours of me showing you how to make 5 cards. So I hope you enjoy that. If you think you'll enjoy that, please purchase this. If I haven't put the link in the description box, but I will, and if you need any help, please just send me a message and I will happily do that. So let's flip around and get touring. So do you guys like the wording catalogue walkthrough or catalogue tour? Because I never know which way to describe it. Sorry, I just had to do a one-handed fix. Okay, please write in the comments if you can actually hear me, please, because it did just go off screen. A tour. Okay, a catalogue tour. I will be your tour guide or walkthrough guide because I'm not walking this. I'd be exhausted if I walked all through the catalogue. I'm thinking we may not want to be any further in than what we are, because then that way when we open this, oh, thank you, tour sounds fun. Okay, we can see both pages. Perfect. If I go any further in, we won't be able to see both pages. I'll leave that there. I'll turn off the light and our tour and walkthrough shall commence momentarily. I hope some of you are laughing there as well. Now, I think I will. Yes, I did just say it's fine. Actually, no, it's not, because it's not centered. Okay, I need to wait for my replay to catch up. And I'm crooked. Maybe not. Yes, I'm crooked. Damn, I should have left it in the first place. I think we're good now. Yes, we are all good. So, beautiful cover. I can tell you all the colours on the cover. We have Blueberry Bushel, Lost Lagoon, Lemon Lolly, Bubble Bath, and Moody Mauve. Now, this is my copy of the catalogue, so I just have my name on it, so because I mark my catalogues, as you'll see as we go through. So we'll just slide over, open the catalogue. So we have a nice glossy cardstock cover. We have a look at some of the products and projects. There are so many projects in this catalogue that you will hopefully get lots of inspiration from. Now, if you are commenting on a product, I will be getting those comments on delay. So please just write what product you are commenting on, so I'll know. Oh, no problems, Darlene, no problems. I'll tell you if anything extraordinary happens. Hey Jen, go grab your catalogue and join the tour. We're only on the first page. Yes, so if you're in the chat and chatting and talking about a product, just put the name of the product or something identifying so I can comment back. Okay, so lots of gorgeous daisies. I do love this set. I do have some nice projects coming up to show you with these. gorgeous. Okay, as always, we have a look at the Gardner Douglas clan. So Shelley is our founder and board chair, and Sarah, her daughter, is CEO, and this is the rest of the daughters. So being a family company, we always get updated photos. Oh, welcome back, Mr. Linda. I saw you pop in earlier. Grab your catalogue and let's have some fun. So we have a table of contents. This shows us the product suites in the catalogue, where to find our accessories, and we have our at a glance indexes, which is really good. Some icons to look at in the catalogue. N means new product, yay yay. The clock means quick and easy projects, perfect for multiples. The mini machine means all of the dies in that set are suitable to use in our mini machine. Distinctive is it creates different opacities in a single stamped image. So quick and simple. Oh, you're writing. Well, enjoy while you're writing and tell Fred we'll say hi. And reversibles is a specialized photopolymer stamps with images on both sides, which is nice and fun. And then we will have a number of $1 million stamp sets in here. So that means when a demonstrator sells 1 million, it's not quite dollars, but it's dollars in the US. When they sell 1 million in sales, they partner with Stampin' Up and help create a stamp set. Okay, jumping right in, ways to get inspired. You can find you can find Stampin' Up on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube, and there are always lots of great videos and behind the scenes. There's lots of behind the scenes stuff. Hey Shari, did you get my email, my love? Hey Sherry. I can bring this over because I'm not going to be making a mess today. That way I'm not straining my eyes so much. It's normally a bit further away. So you can find fantastic inspiration. The Instagram account always has a lot of behind the scenes, whether it's about creating the product or whether it is events that Stampin' Up do. You can always find some lovely things. So we make a difference, we shop. You can join to be a demonstrator and get starting off percentage of 20% off your products, or you can host a party and get free products. Okay, we do have our online exclusives. Now these are a collection of products that aren't shown in any catalogue, nor will they ever be. So if you go over to my online store and have a look at what's new, you can have, well, it may be a bit further down now because the what's new is going to be all the catalogue things. But if you look up the online exclusives, so stampinup.com.au, online exclusives, you can see all the amazing products. I have shown you some of these, which is fun. Sorry, not Sherry, Shari. Sorry, I was talking to Shari to see if she got my email. I'm assuming it was you, Shari. So, yes. So, we have two different types of stamps. We have our cling stamps, which they all use clear blocks, but we have our cling stamps, which are red rubber, and we have our photopolymer stamps, which are clear and you can see through. Both go on red rubber. The cling stamps have foam. I shall show you here, and let me find a cling, which is here. Actually, I'm just going to show you a retired set because that's closest to hand. So the red rubber has foam, so hopefully you can see that. It has, actually, why don't I take it off and show you? It has foam, and red rubber, and you pop the sticker on, and the sticker clings to the block. Just pop all that back. No, sorry, you can't get that stamp set anymore. All the retired products are now officially retired. This is one of the new stamp sets, and this is photopolymer. So there is no foam. I do find stamping on a silicone mat, or I don't know, my desk is amazing to stamp on. I generally don't have issues, but a silicone mat or one of our stamping mats is perfect to get great images. Oh, awesome, Shari. That is fantastic. I'm so glad you got that, and thank you for purchasing my class. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Cherie. Sorry. Now, we spoke about, we've got our distinctive two-step, which means you've got two stamps to create one image, and then our reversibles, which the turtle is fantastic at. So a quick overview of our color refresh. We have our in colors. Now, in colors stay for 2 years, and they refresh every year. So we always have 10 in colors, but they come in 5 color lots. So last year's in colors are still around, and they will end at the end of this catalogue. And this year's in colors, Sweet Sorbet is one of the old ones, and Boho Blue is one of the new ones, and this collection of in colors will last 2 years. Also looking at Bubble Bath, which I love, Returning Berry Burst, Timeless Old Olive. I think it's been in there since the start. And we have Lemon Lolly, which is a new yellow. Okay, come on, bring on the products. We have our die cutting and punches. We have all our colors with coordination. So we have ribbon, we have ink, we have coloring mediums, our alcohol blends, markers, embellishments, twine, cardstock. They all go together beautifully in colors. And we have our sweet collections that are designed to go together. So you generally have a stamp, a punch, or a die set, and paper, and some kind of embellishment that all work together. Oh, right, Jenny. Okay, you've arrived. We are almost there. Now, our kids collections are a bit like our online exclusives. You can only find them online, and we've actually had in Australia a brand new kit released today, so I will post more about that later tonight. I haven't ordered it yet because I missed it at midnight, but that's okay. I don't know that my budget can actually stretch that far. So we do have home decor kits where I did a video on this wreath. We have card kits, different types of card kits. They're all inclusive. You get ribbon, you get adhesive, you get a block to stamp with. With this one you did need to add some hot glue, but most of us do have a hot glue gun in our stash of tools. So you can find the kits collections online. Okay, let's get into products. On page 14, we have the Bright and Beautiful suite, and this is the suite I will be using to create my May class. So it will be available later in May. I will do the in-person class on the third Sunday in May, and then the online videos and project sheet will be available thereafter. Hello, Miss Sheila, how are you? Grab your catalogue and go to page 14. So in this product or suite collection, we have this gorgeous stamp set, and we do have matching dies. So the matching dies, you get balloons, a tag, you get this fringing, which they've shown on a card here, and the specialty part is the Gold Celebrations specialty designer series paper, which is printed acetate. I did show that in my unboxing. And this paper is actually 6x6, so you get 48 sheets. You get so much, and so bright, fun, and happy. And we have all brand new colors in this paper. So if you're one that has to have all the new colors like I did, this paper will go beautifully with all those colors that you bought. And it's just fun, happy. I always need birthday cards, so this one was a must have for me. Okay, so a returning stamp set is our Charming Sentiments. That does have a matching die set as well, and this was Lisa Curcio's $1 million stamp set, so that's returning. Lazy Days, I think one Cindy Nielsen actually needs this stamp set because she is always having drinks on her porch with her friends. So I think this needs to find its way into her very vast collection. And then we have matching dies. So we even have a die to create the top of the porch, to create our railing we have, and then to cut out these images. So the images that are shadowed do have a matching die in the set, and we will have a closer look at the dies when we are up to that part in the catalogue. Otherwise we'd be flipping and turning and kerfuffling ourselves no end. Okay, so we have the Sweetest Cherry. It is carrying over, and it actually has a matching punch. The Seasonal Branches, it is a brand new one. So we have lots of things to put on the branches. I like versatile sets. So we have like cherry blossoms, we have flowers, and we have leaves. So we're kind of looking, as it says, seasonal. So we've got the two different types of branches, and we can add whatever we want, even an apple. Great sentiments, and I love having a bird and the extra stamps as well. And by the looks of this, when you cut out a number of the images, you cut out like 3 to 5 at a time, which makes making a card so very easy. So I like that when they think of us. The Dainty Delight class has carried over, and this is what my April class was. That is still available. So if you have gone back and had a look at any of my classes and go, oh, I'd really like to do that, I'm sad I missed it, you haven't actually missed my class. They are still available to purchase. It's just I create them for a specific month, but they are all still available because a vast majority of the products, including the stamp sets that I chose for the classes, are all still current, which is really good. The Hope You Know stamp set is new, and it has some lovely sentiments in the mixed fonts. I love this, thinking of you today, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that, and so on. I think that's really cute and funny, and everyone's got friends that go, oh my God, of course you'd say that. So that is a lovely one. We have the Handmade Hugs. Now this is a brand new stamp set that coordinates with the punch that we already have, which is the Handmade Tag Punch, which is this shape, and everything on here fits in there. So a nice coordinated set that you can just grab and go and make some gorgeous projects. Nature's Prince has carried over, as has Lighting the Way. So this carried over from the annual catalogue, and this one carried over from the latest mini catalogue, and we still have the coordinating Lighting the Way dies, but they aren't bundled anymore. They are just available separately, so you're not saving your 10%. The Colour and Contour makes it into another catalogue, which I'm very happy with because I have the Scallop Contour dies and I've used them quite a bit recently. They are kind of a substitute for my stitch rectangles. I say kind of, but we're not going to talk about the stitch rectangle dies, otherwise I might cry. The Sending Smiles is carrying over again, loving the wisteria there, and it still has the sending dies. Pansy Patch, which I own, and I think I actually have to grab out again. I don't own the dies, I do only have the stamp set, but there are some fantastic sentiments in here, and I think I can make some amazing pansies with the new colours. Just saying. Okay, we have a Super Cool, which is ice creams. You call it soda, we call it soft drink, or you call it pop too. A roll, a Swiss roll, a pretzel, and I would have to say that will be a cherry pie. But cherry pies aren't really a thing in Australia. I've never seen a cherry pie for sale. A berry pie maybe, but not a cherry pie. And I like fresh cherries, but I'm not a huge fan of like the glacé. I will not say the right word, but anyway, so that is cool, and I love the fonts in that. They are just super fun fonts. It's so refreshing. Now, is this going to be lemonade or is it going to be sangria in your life that goes into this jug, or just a jug of cocktails, full stop? For me, it'd be a jug of cocktails. We do have some, so it isn't just a water jug. We can also pop some flowers in there as well, but we've got our lemons or limes or oranges, some ice cubes, and a gorgeous sentiment. And then we have a picnic rug. That's fun. I hadn't noticed that picnic rug die, which is shown up there, or a tablecloth. That will go well with the porch one. Oh, really, Jen? I mean, I love cherries at Christmas time because that's when they are ripe here in Australia. But yeah, okay. If I was thinking last night when I was ordering, I just would have ordered this whole collection, because I ordered everything separately without even realizing it. Oh well, I can tick the collection though, because I have the whole collection. Now I do have a little question mark there. This is a very not me stamp set, okay? I'm going to be the first to admit it. But something about it just made me need to have it, because these kinds of buildings remind me of holidays with my grandmother who lived in Sydney. And we'd walk by the coffee shop, got me the smell of coffee, and there were bookstores and bakeries and all those kinds of things. No, some words I just can't say, Jenny. So yeah, this one really appealed to me, and because I am doing a paper share for those in Australia, I am doing a paper share. So if you want to get in and get a piece of all the designer series papers and specialty papers, I do have that happening, and it's about half full at the moment, which I'm happy with. Means I get to keep some paper. So Sweet Citrus is carrying over. Oh, the thing I didn't tell you on this page is we have the loose silver sequins. Now these are sequins without holes in the middle. My favorite kind of sequin for crafting, because the glue doesn't come up through the hole and ooze everywhere. So these are more confetti style sequins. That's how I kind of know them. So Sweet Citrus has carried over all coconuts. We've got our coconuts there. Our Good Feelings has rolled over as well with some brand new inspiration. I'm so happy about these two. Something Fancy and Two-Tone Flora have carried over. I did do a class. My first class in February was using Two-Tone Flora, and I still adore those cards. So that is that, and we have some new dies, and I have bought these dies. They are called Wanted to Say, and they're die cut words, so I thought they are pretty cool because I do need some get well cards in my stash. Hello Miss Glenna, hey Bev, grab your catalogues, go to page 36 and join the fun. Sentimental Park is carrying over. Sentimental Park and Pedal Park went together in the mini catalogue, and the best family ever. This is a great stamp set. You've got everything except for step. I think me and a couple of friends worked out, because I'm a stepmom and a step nonna, but it just doesn't have step. It's got great, it's got in-law, but it has everything else that you could possibly want in there. So it is a great set to personalize your projects. Very Best Occasions is carrying over, as is Apple Harvest and Cottage Wreaths. So a look at some of our treat bags, a great way to give the gift of the blends. That will be a great gift for your colouring friends. Okay. Oh, very nice, Leslie. I hope you have a nice zhuzhi do. I managed to wash my hair this morning, which I was quite happy about. Season of Chic is carrying over, as is Wonderful Thoughts is a brand new stamp set. So it is kind of like our, and I was talking about it before, it's kind of like our Charming Sentiments, but different font, different sentiments, but with matching dies. And it also, in the die set, you also get this really pretty flower. Now that kind of reminds me of the ginkgo, but I like that. That's quite good. There also looks to be some plain labels in this set and some hearts as well. So very, very versatile, and I really do like the mixed font, as I love the cursive font. I haven't purchased it, but do you know what? It is going to have a question mark. So it's okay. I question mark things. It doesn't mean they get purchased. It just means I'm thinking about it. So a few Christmas sets have stayed around. Regal Reindeer, Brightest Glow, which I have, and Perched in a Tree, which has great dottage for Miss Glenna. Hello, Miss Glenna. Great dottage just for you. I'm pretty sure you would have this stamp set. You want so many things, Bev. So do I. I do own Ringed with Nature and Celebrate with Tag, so we don't have any. I'm so sorry for the child screaming across the road. It is fab dottage, but I don't have that set. I have my front door open because it's a beautiful day, and the little girl across the road is not very happy. So I do humbly apologize if you can hear her, because that was quite piercing. So we have our Zoo Crew Suite collection. I showed you the paper. So each of the paper with the characters is themed. So we have a music one, a dancing one, we have an eating one, I think we even have a camping one. The critters are doing all different things, and you do have a matching stamp set and dies, which I don't have, as well as a great pair of ribbons. So I want to say that is Lemon Lime Twist and Petal Pink. I was going to say Pretty Petal. No. The screaming does not belong to me. It's across the road. Definitely across the road. Okay, Bird's Eye View. I just think this is way too cute, and I got it. It did have a question mark on it, but it now needs a tick because it is on an order, soon to be on its way to my house. I just thought the birds were very versatile, and they're great for colouring. And I do have lots of people in our house wear glasses, so glasses are always a good thing. And the pile of books, I do have bookworms, so I had to get it. The Hey Chuck is another reincarnation of the chickens. I think these ones are a lot more humorous than our last chickens, and we do have dies. So we've got like a rising sun, which has been used in that one, and we also have the wind gauge to tell you what direction the wind is in, and then we have the rest of the ones that cut out the stamped shapes. I do like that one. You've got something to crow about. That's quite... Oh, Margine, you will. Very good. The Easter Bunny is carrying over. Happy Labels is carrying over, as is Silly Goose. But I love how they've put some texture on the bunny up in that one. I don't want to move the catalogue, nor do I want to put my face in the screen to get closer. I've got some shine coming off my lights, but you guys can see it so well, I'm not going to stuff it up. So Taco Fiesta, that is carrying over. Little Monkey is new, and I know lots of people have been playing with Little Monkey and said, I should buy Little Monkey. Little Monkey just ain't my thing. And the bird's eye view kind of is my thing. So that's why I went with that. Yeah. Frankie isn't into monkeys. He's into trucks and dirt and loves being in the garden with Mum. If he does get into monkeys, I may think about buying it, but at the moment he's not. Biggest Wish is carrying over. Love, love, love. I used it in last week's video. Actually, it's a great versatile big stamp set, so it takes up lots of room, which is good. Kiwis are carrying over, as is the milkshake. Now I know it's got an asterisk on it, but I want to change the asterisk to a tick. This wasn't originally on my list, the phrases for all, but I changed my mind because a couple of people said, oh, I really love that font. Such a great set. Yes, where I have that, Jenny, but we're not quite there yet. And it does have, like, let's pop some bubbly. That's nice. Sending hugs and love when words aren't enough. That's lovely for sympathy. And with all my heart, they are great for a sympathy card without saying with sympathy. So yes, we have, for all our princesses out there, we have friendship royalty, and very apt that we've got that with the coronation happening. I want all the sentiments in the catalogue to be in that font, because that is an amazing font. I really, really, really love that font. But the sentiments aren't for me, but that font, love. So I will be putting in the suggestion box that we need that font in other stamp sets, please. I know the tiaras are so cute, but Ivy was never really in the princess phase. Very, very briefly. But that's okay. She's big now. She's a teenager this year. You guys saw her the other week. We have Little Dreamers. I just love the little cow all curled up. Actually, that's how Louisa curls up all the time. They are so cute. They come with some dies and a die that cuts confetti. So you can use it as a background, or you can create confetti for a shaker card. Very, very cute. We are keeping our Hello Ladybug. We are keeping everything on this page. So the Hello Ladybug, which goes with the punch, the Happy Hedgehogs, which goes with the punch, and the Sweet Songbirds, that has a punch. They are so cute. That Lemon Lolly, geez, that works well for those colours. Beautiful. Okay, we are keeping Playing in the Rain. That was my March class. I had a lot of fun with Playing in the Rain. Everyday Thanks, that's a new one. I love the style of that. It's very cartoony graphic and it's fun. So I'm assuming that's like a light, like a police light. I looked at it and I had to think what it was. A whistle for sport, doctor, pencil, band-aid. I think it's a great set. Thanking all the people, all the services. By my side is carrying over, and the pencils would be great for teachers. I love that card. Love it, love it. So cute. And these ones were cute. I like the little girl with the curly hair because, of course, of my curls. Next suite, we have Countryside Inn. I do have the paper on its way. And I do have the stamp set and the dies. So I have got that bundle, and it also comes with an embossing folder. And the embossing folder does match some of the paper. So you can line it up and have your designer series paper embossed. Hey, Elfie, how are you? Yeah, so you can have that embossed, which I think is lovely. I did not buy the embossing folder at this stage. Hasn't quite tickled my fancy because I have so many others. Lasting Joy is a new one. I like you get beautiful words and some little florals. So you can create something much larger like that, or you can just create some trailing off flowers. Now, textured floral, I bought it. It's gorgeous. It has dottage. So I did say I needed some new dottage in my stash because I was losing some. So I'm very happy to get, and I like that this dottage is a varied kind of dottage. And then we have some extra sprigs that aren't in the stamp set, in the dies. So you've got these leaves. You've got all different types of leaves. So these leaves are out of this set. We've got these ones here, and then we have, I'm not sure I understand. That's good because I'm not talking to you. And then we have like the sprig of 3, which I think reminds me of the eucalypt one. Good evening, Miss Cindy. Cindy, your ears must have been burning because we were talking about you earlier. There is a stamp set early in the catalogue all about porches. And I did say that the porch set or the porch bundle should be in your collection to commemorate all the porch chats and Sundays that you have on the porch with your friends. Okay, so we have Quiet Meadow carrying over, and we have Timeless Arrangement. Now, I can't remember if I bought just the dies for Timeless Arrangement or I got the bundle. I can't remember. I'm going to have to go back and have a look because I definitely like the dies, but I think I was a bit ho-hum on the sentiments, although I did love, this is like alternative dottage. I don't know, Glenna, if you're down for alternative dottage, but these like circles I actually quite liked. But yes, I can't remember what I did at 12:30 because I was putting things on, taking things off, trying to balance the order to get the best I could. Oh, you've been through the catalogue. I know, I always offend Siri. Okay, this was Darling Details, brand new. I had the dies on my wish list and they were removed from my wish list. I don't think I can pull the trigger yet. I'm just not sure. I think they're a little too ornate for my style. Not that I think I have a non-ornate style. I went, oh, I don't know if I'll use them. So the dies came off, which meant the stamp set came off as well. But I may think about it later. It's just one of those things that I change my mind on. But I don't dislike it. It's just, yeah, you know, these things happen. You are just my type. We have had various types of typewriters over the years, but not one this big, and I love it. And I love that you've got the paper. I do really like the rainbow. I spied that in some of the sneak peeks for the colors. I went, oh, we've got a rainbow, and there it is. And then you've got the hello in the typewriter keys, and David actually has a Bluetooth typewriter keyboard, which is actually really cool. I love when I hear him typing on it because it actually sounds like an old typewriter. And we do have the elegant edge tag topper here as well. So that is new later in the catalogue. So the Earth and Elegance is our next suite. So all about plants, the earth, all those natural colours and textures in the designer series paper. And we have this really fun new trim, which is called Natural Wavy Trim. So they've put a texture on the pot, which is in the die set. They've also, by the looks of it, got a mini embossing folder. Well, a die that embosses as well. So a lot of these dies both cut and emboss, which are fun. I like those. It's different, and it's also a new font that we haven't had before. Often Stampin' Up does recycle fonts, and I'm fine with that because a recycled font is still a fine font because it's normally in new ones. Okay. I know, Cindy, so have I. Oh, you're not sure. Look, I didn't get a huge amount at this stage because I bought all the colours. I've bought the embellishments I want. I'm buying all the paper for a paper share. So my budget didn't stretch as far because we've got so many new things. So Courage and Faith is a new one, and I know a lot of you will love this set. This is Natalie Travis's $1 million set. Natalie's lovely. I've been in quite a few Zooms with her. She's a hoot. Hope and Prayer has stayed, so we now have our 2 religious sets. Places in the Heart has carried over. We do have elegant border dies. They are available as part of the online exclusive. So where it normally says page number, it actually says web because this is available on the website. Time together like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. Sorry, it just I don't think I could buy it for that, but anyway, I'm more of a Young and the Restless fan, but yes, it's just reminds me of Days of Our Lives. And really nicely though, on a purely serious note, you've also got the dies that go with it, and if it was smaller, it would be a Harry Potter time turner. So I went and did have a pendant time turner. It was so cool. It will be a time turner. So if you're, I'm glad you're laughing at me, Bev. If you're not Days of Our Lives fan, but you are a Harry Potter fan, we've got you covered. We've got you covered with, with the time turner. Country Bouquet is carrying over. We have some Australian native flowers. This looks very much like a Waratah, which is the state flower of New South Wales, and we have some proteas. We have Australian flowers like this. I don't know what that one's called. Okay, no problems, Jenny. Thanks for dropping in. We've all heard, I do not know names of flowers and things, but I can identify many of those as Australian type flowers, and I love the font. Another font I love. Here's to Love. I want them closer together holding hands, but I understand that they're 2 separate stamps, but it just looks like they're not happy to get married. Please tell me someone's with me. Look, my daughter loves plants. She does permaculture and is part of some great groups. She loves plants. I love looking at her gardens. So my garden's not looking too bad at the moment. My gardeners are supposed to be here, but they got tied up today, so they will be here later in the week. Kindest Expressions, gorgeous sentiments. I chose the other set because it had more sentiments, but I do like this one as well. This may just have, if I get like a free stamp set or something like that. Ooh, actually, I do have a free stamp set with someone at the moment. I may get this one because it's really good. I'm a sucker for running writing or cursive writing. Fishing. This stamp set is not all, the paper isn't all about fishing. I have lots of alternatives. There are lots of just great B-sides. When I get this, I'll be curious to have a look at how versatile the B-sides are. Now, when I first saw this die, I didn't think of a tackle box. I thought of a bento box because, you know, the whole craze of actually having your lunch all separated into little things. I thought of a bento box, so it's not just a tackle box, even though you've got all the dies to the lures. Look at me knowing about fishing. I know no one that fishes. The dies are interesting, aren't they? Yes, I thought so too. But if you have someone who fishes, that's awesome, and a great font. Always sucker for a font. Supremely awesome. Great. He's a fun chef. I like that he's not a real person's style, so you can put some personality in him. Who doesn't love pizza? If you have someone who loves science, you need It's a Science. So you've got your microscope, your notes, your beakers, your chemical thingy, and bubbles. You know what I mean by chemical thingy? Maybe this one might be a good one for Frankie with the construction zone. He's only 17 months or 16, 17 months. So I'll see how he continues with his obsession. Oh, a beauty box, Lisa. That is a really good idea. A beauty box. Yes. Yes, there are lots of good ones for teens, Bev. That's exactly right. It's not just about the little kids. Yeah, so if Franklin's obsession continues, this will find its way into my box. Have a bit of a travel theme here. Next destination, now that the world has opened up a lot more than it has in recent years. Time to have some travel stamp sets in our life. So passport, boarding ticket, backpack. That's a hat box. I'm not sure people travel with hat boxes anymore, but it's a cool box because my aunt and my grandmother always had hat boxes. Just let me have a little drink and you can admire the sweet and precious. So you've got parent and child there, which is so cute. Bring on the cuddles. I just want that set. Bring on the cuddles. I'm a cuddler or a hugger. So yeah, that's nice. He's All That has carried over from the last catalogue and does have dies that goes with it. I do have those dies. I just didn't get the stamp set. So Oceanfront and Grassy Grove have carried over. I saw Ruth using Grassy Grove this morning, or last night. This morning. It was after midnight. Wild and Sweet has carried over. So we have a nice collection of real life animals. So they are quite similar. You could certainly put them together quite well and successfully. Okay, for all astronaut and space fans, we have Stargazing. I love this paper. I have ordered it. I'm just not sure how. I think I'm going to have to pair it with like words and stuff like that, because I'm not sure I'd say you're stellar or reach for the stars or stuff like that. And you've also got this awesome holographic trio of paper. I wonder if I ordered 2 of those. I may have to go back and order some things. I think I missed a few things. But we have, and we can create our own planets and galaxies using the dies, which is so much fun. The samples are gorgeous. I love them. Yeah, it's very interesting, Jenny. So Legendary Ride on the Ocean have carried over. Beside me, which is a father and younger person, whether it be an uncle or a dad or any of those is carrying over. Fun on wheels, scooters, bikes, skateboards. So this is once again looking to that older demographic, which is great. And then we have dies, so we can build a bike, and we have the four images that you can cut out, and a map stamp is always really good. It's a bit like dottage. It's just great for the background and can bring things together. The astronaut is very unique, Bev. You are right. Oh, you went to NASA. Oh my God, that would be amazing. Amazing, Leslie. Oh, you have a very lovely husband. So crafting with you is a great stamp set. One of my downline has this set, and she gave me her swaps for next month, and she used the dies. So you've got like a trimmer die, you've got the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine die, the easel, sewing. Jan Brandt, this one is for you, sewing and crafting. Like, really, that's your whole basement covered in one stamp set. And this is Irene Wendland. I'm going to butcher that name, but that's Irene's $1 million set. I apologize if I have missed other $1 million sets. Enjoy the Rhythm and Brood for You is carrying over. Level complete. This is my children down to a T. Mind you, they are older, but I have gaming children. And we have the Patchwork Pieces dies, which did get into my cart. And if anyone remembers the card from a couple of weeks ago, Lisa Searcy, yes, that would have made that card so much easier. Oh, 50th wedding anniversary. Wow. Pretty much. I'm glad you agree, Jan. And if Lorraine was here, I would say the same. Your grandson's Bev. Okay, next suite is Inked Botanicals. So we have some ribbon here, which is Lost Lagoon bordered ribbon, which is, I think it's like the navy one that we have as well. So we've got in 2 colors. Got some gorgeous designer series paper, and we've got a stamp set. So a different style stamp set, not totally solid, in like a blown out photography style, and it does go with a punch set. So you've got these 2 punches, so you've got them here to create a tiled background. So I'm sure a tessellated background you could create with that. In the Moment is staying over. I have that set. Layering Leaves, so a great collection of leaves and sentiments. The Go-To Greetings has carried over, and this was Sandy Harker's. Oops, move the whole catalogue there. Bottled Happiness is carrying over. Bold Bouquet, so a great flower set, also with buds. They remind me of like cactus buds, as does this greenery. So that's a bit of a desert set, I think. And then you've got the dies as well, and great sentiments, liking those. And up here in this bottle, we do have iridescent shaker circles. So they're actually meant to go in a shaker. So Ruth used the Wildlife Wonder this morning and made some lovely one sheet wonder, which she promptly cut up, much to a couple of people's dismay. Scenic Wonders is a new one. So we have different scenes that you can personalize. I'm sure that will be on Ruth and a couple of you lovely ladies wish list, if not already in your orders. That's gorgeous. Seaside Bay has carried over, and that's Susan Elise Morton's $1 Million set. We have Masterfully Made. So this is very, very different style. I really can't wait to see the paper in real life. It's very different. It's almost as if it's made from ripped up paper, all put back together, taken a photo of it and created the designer series paper. So very, very different style that can't wait to see it in real life. We also have the Sequins Trio. I'm not sure if they made it to my list. I don't have, maybe, well, I do have my list here. I'm just going to have it to the side. No, I haven't got my actual list. I've got the book, but it's not open to my list. So some great textures to use under images on this. I always sucker for that type of typewriter font that you can't quite read, but it does make a great background fill in. So vertical blooms, we have had a vertical stamp set before, and that was something very interesting and nice. And we have another one. So just to use down a strip, I make a fair few cards in that style. Rather than having a horizontal, you've got the vertical, which is quite nice. And they've just separated the thanks here. Maybe they cut the stamp set. I don't know. Maybe they just did selective inking. Days to Remember is carrying over, and we have a new edition. So this is like In the Moment, in the same style, but it's different with croissants. I'm down for croissants. Coffee with Friends and Sandy Rules $1 Million stamp set. Marvelous Nature. So that's a very different style. So you would ink that whole background and get those images like that. That's nice. I like that. Botanical Layers, the stamp set has carried over, and Your Path Awaits. So this is a builder set where you are creating a scene. So, and I like the fountain, that's cute. I can't wait to see what people do with that. That's a very interesting set. Love for You has carried over, as has the Sea Turtle. Enchanted Butterfly is a bit of a new one. So you've got two butterflies, and these are reversible. So you've got your image on one side, and then you've got the solid that you can stamp on the back. Okay, everyone was talking about the daisies. I bought the whole suite for the daisies. I have ticked it, that is good. I have everything, and I will be showing you a card in the next, probably tomorrow, that I made for my team swap. I used the designer series paper, the stamp set, and the dies. I just didn't use, I don't think it's got any embellishments on it. Sorry, Jody, it just didn't need it. Oh, good. I'm glad you like that scene building, Bev. A fun set. They're proper daisies, but I'm going to be making some gerbers as well. Don't you worry. Childhood thing coming back to gerbers. Beauty of the Deep. So this is our new underwater stamp set. So I like we've got more coral. And we've got some different styled fish and different style anchor. Oh, we've even got sea urchin. And then you've got some dies that you can layer everything together. Actually, the dies are really quite nice. Waves of Inspiration has carried over. That also has a die set. And up here, I am actually going to show you, because it doesn't show well at the end of the catalogue. So we have new tools for our Take Your Pick tool. We have a perforated, we have a pick tool, and we have a blade. So they will go onto our Take Your Pick tool. So I may take off one of these and put one of those on. I don't know what I'll do. I may buy a third one because, you know, you just have to have it ready. I don't want to be fluffing around with it. Now, artistically inked stayed, which is lovely, and the artistic dies also stayed. This is a bit interesting. Prized plants. So this is like 3-step stamping to create some fun variegated leaves. So you can do these in so many different colors and just get a couple of stamp sets, but that is great to fill a lot of a card with a great image, as is the softly sketched. So it's already, if you stamp this in color, it's already colored for you. You don't have to do much. Cotton, I'm assuming this is a bit magnolia-ish with a butterfly, and then you've got your grapes and great sentiment. So hello, just so you know, I love you, you're not alone, how much you'll be missed. So they're very nice sentiments in there. Around the Bend has carried over, as has Alpha Best. So this is our Angel Policy set. So if no one knows about the Angel Policy, if you love crafting and you create and sell projects using Stampin' Up copyrighted images, just make sure you include at Stampin' Up, which is featured here, actually copyright Stampin' Up, on them. And that just tells people that it's Stampin' Up and that it is a copyrighted image. It just protects our images. So I know a lot of you may see knockoffs elsewhere, but yeah, that really denotes that what you've used is a Stampin' Up image. Okay, so background stamps. We have a new plaid, a new berry harvest, new in the stars, which would go very, very nicely with our galaxy. Rays of Light has stayed, spiral die, Timeless Tiles has stayed, Watercolor World, Snow Crystal, and Perfectly Detailed. So they have all stayed, like that plaid. So much fun. Yes, so, and the tiles look like a lot of fun as well, and you can do a lot with our Stampin' Right markers with those. Okay, so now we are on to colour. So this is where I am very quickly going to grab out my swatches. I'm just going to very quickly go through the colours. Sorry, they're on little pieces of paper. So I will show them to you and I will tell you what colour family they are in. So this is the swatch that I did not get in straight lines, and this is the 5 in colours: Pebbled Path, Copper Clay, Wild Wheat, Moody Mauve, and Boho Blue. I wrote Mood Mauve, not Moody Mauve. Okay, new colours, or new or returning colours. Bubble Bath is a subtle, Azure Afternoon is a bold, Lost Lagoon is a subtle, Misty Moonlight is a neutral, Pretty Peacock is a regal, Fresh Freesia goes from an in colour that retired to a subtle, Blueberry Bushel is a regal, Berry Burst is a bright, as is Lemon Lime Twist, Pecan Pie is a neutral, and Lemon Lolly is a subtle. Okay. I'll see you. Sleep well, Glenna. And then we have the colours on their actual cardstock colour. So we have Fresh Freesia, which is a subtle, if I can pick these up. Pebbled Path, which is an in colour. As is Copper Clay. Moody Mauve. I'm just going to try and grab out these colours. In colours, we've got Wild Wheat, and what am I missing? I am missing Boho Blue, which I think is right here, because my team meeting happened on the weekend and they were playing with the colours, making combinations. And that is the Boho Blue. We have Lost Lagoon, which is a subtle. Blueberry Bushel, which is a regal. Misty Moonlight, which is a neutral. Pecan Pie, which is also a neutral. Azure Afternoon, which is a bright. Bubble Bath, which is a subtle. Lemon Lime Twist, which is a bright. Lemon Lolly, which is a subtle. We have Berry Burst, which is a bright, and Pretty Peacock, which is a regal. So that is a look into the colours, both on white and on their cardstock colour. And these are the, oh, I missed one, Copper Clay, which is an in colour. Hopefully I did show that to you, but if I showed you twice, we're lucky. So these are the blends colours, and I did show how they blended together. So they are the new colours, and then we have the in colours. So I'll look at those. So in the catalogue, these are our individual colours. It does show whether it's new or returning just above the name. So we have the cardstock, the ink pad, the ink refill, and the blends. And that gives you the codes and the prices. We also have the basics collection, which is very vanilla. So the thick cardstock isn't shown here, but we've got the cardstock, Stampin' Right, markers and the blends here with the basics collection. We have the storage. So I have showed the storage a number of times. If you go over onto my Instagram or here on my YouTube, I do have some videos showing this storage. I don't have the blending brush storage, but as you can see from there, it is great to store your blending brushes on your desk. Now, these are completely buildable. I recently took out an open storage and put in a set of the blend storage because I needed extra blend storage. So I just took one out and put one in, and it interchanged beautifully. Now this is where we get our collections of colours. So in the colour families, the cardstock, A4 12 by 12, the ink bundles, the refill bundles, and the Stampin' Right bundles, Stampin' Right markers. So we can't get the Stampin' Right markers individually, but we can get the blends individually, but not in a collection. Okay, and if you've got all the colours and you just want to add the new colours, we do have collections here in the new and returning colours that you can get. Okay, we have our big Stampin' Right marker collection. You just get them in 4 boxes now, and you save 10% buying the 4 boxes. You just don't get them in a big box. We've got our soft pastels, and they had to reconfigure the first assortment of our watercolor pencils because there were some retiring colors in there. Okay, we have our new treat bags. We have a new scalloped gift card box. So it's a box that is ready for you to decorate and put a gift card in. Okay, our new specialty papers. So I do, as I said, I am doing a paper share, and the paper share will entail, you can add the special, so you can do it with or without the specialty paper, but we do have that holographic trio, which is shown just there, and we have white center paper, which is here, which basically means our paper, and I shall grab one of these pieces, great to show on a dark piece. So our paper is completely dyed through, so if you ripped it, I'm not going to rip this, but it is dyed all the way through. There is no white core, but white core is fun. So they have created the 5 colors in white core. So when you rip it, you can see that white core. We have the more dazzle paper. If anyone remembers, a couple of years ago, we had the dazzle paper as part of celebration. So we now have champagne and gold, not just the champagne, which we had previously. So number 7, we have the soft shimmer paper in some of our new colors and Night of Navy. We have number 8 is right here. We have textured specialty paper, and we have luster specialty papers, so they are in both of our in colors, and those new specialty papers are included in my paper share. So in the paper share will come all of these. So we have Bright and Beautiful, Countryside in, so they both go with sweets that I've shown earlier. This is a brand new one. It's Delightfully Eclectic, so it has 48 sheets, so it is a double 12. No, it's got more than that. You get 4 sheets. So that is a huge set, very eclectic. We'll go with lots of things in the catalogue, but I love some of the basic patterns in that, so I'm looking forward to that. Earth and Elegance, Fresh as a Daisy, and Glorious Gingham, I think they all go with the sweet, as does the Inked Botanicals, Let's Go Fishing, and Les Shops. Okay, we have Masterfully Made, Stargazing, and Zoo Crew that go with sweets. I am not including the specialty paper assortments in my paper shares, but I am putting in the Gold Celebrations paper, and Vellum Basics has carried over. We're not doing too badly for time, considering how we're up to page 135. So the Bright and Beautiful, which is I think on page 14, it's first stamp set we come to, it comes with memories and more cards, which will be great to document birthdays because it's bright and fun. And we also have the note cards and envelopes, and we have our normal envelopes, the craft note card envelopes that come in a box. We have our plain white note card, memories and more note cards and envelopes, they're all there. So on these 2 pages, nothing has changed. We have the same embossing paste. We have the same masks. Oh no, I think that foursome mask is new. I am grabbing a piece of paper, finding my pencil. I don't remember seeing the foursome mask. Foursome mask. 1, 3, 6. Someone tell me in the comments. Yes, the DSP is quite elegant, Bev. I do agree. I know I played with the artistic masks the other day, but I'm not sure about these. That may be a typo. We've got the same embossing powders, Heat Tool, the embossing additions kit, the heat and stick powder, and our natural tones blends. We've got our Stays On Memento Versamark and our Whisper White, we have our Stampin' Spots in our bright colours, and we have them in uninked as well. We have our blender pen, our spritzer, our water painters, our daubers. We do have some new enamel effects. So we have the black, red and white, and now we have copper, gold and silver. I have missed these. This is a good thing about going through this with lots of friends. I didn't know we had those. There we go. And we've got our Winker Stella. So there we go. Our adhesives page, we've got all of our foams, so foam strips and our minis and our black. We have our adhesive sheets, our foam adhesive sheets, our cling, our mini glue dots. Nothing there is new. What's number 12? Oh, the heat and stick powder. There you go. Embellishments. These are the shaker circles that we were talking about earlier. That's a closer look at them. They will be great in shaker cards. These are the loose silver sequins that have no holes. I will show you, I have bought a number of these, so I will show them to you in real life in an unboxing. So we have sparkle gems in neutrals. We have 2 different lots of tinsel gems. We have 4 colors and 3 colors. We have solid gems, which I have shown, and we have in color pearls. Over here we have ombre matte decorative dots. We have in color dots, which I have shown. So they are a little bit holographic, the in color dots. We have the opaque ovals and the neutral adhesive back sequins, and we have the sequins trio pack. So they are the new embellishments, and we have kept the gilding, which is the gilded leafing. So that is fun. Okay, new ribbons. Herringbone ribbon, which I have purchased. We have new textured ribbon for the new 5 in colors. We have Misty Moonlight inner braid ribbon, and we have our sheer ribbon combo pack. So Azure Afternoon Bubble Bath and Lemon Lolly. We have Pecan Pie bordered ribbon. We have Lost Lagoon bordered ribbon, the duo with lemon lime twist and petal pink. We have the current, or the in colors that we got last year, in a very thin metallic woven ribbon. We have the natural wavy ribbon and the in color jute trim. Okay, we do have those new Crafters pick tools. So they just aren't available in Australia quite yet. So we have the 2-inch circle punch, which I actually have, the inked and tiled trio punch pack, the little monkey. What else is new? The elegant edge tag topper, and I think everything else is the same. Okay, nothing with our block stamp cleaners or our block storage has changed. We've still got our masking paper, and we can still buy our standard stamp cases as well. The Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, we can no longer purchase the white platforms, which I'm glad I lost / possibly threw out mine last catalogue so I could still purchase it. So and we've still got our adhesive sheets, so nothing there has changed. This is a closer look at our dies. These are in alphabetical order because it's our catalogue at a glance. So that's a closer look at our beautiful blooms and our Beauty in the Deep, which is our C set. bold bouquet, which I said kind of reminded me of the desert. Carousel horses. I think I missed that in the catalogue. How did we not talk about that? Maybe I missed a page. No problems, Jan. We shall see you later. Cheerful Daisies, the countryside corners, which has the nested shapes. Crafting with You, that's the one Jan will be purchasing, no doubt. This is the Darling Details one that I changed my mind on. Earthen Textures, Fun on Wheels. Gone Fishing, which is our beauty box slash bento box slash tackle box. Gorgeously Made. So this has some fun edges that we can cut out. Hey Chuck, Lazy Days for Miss Cindy. Let's go shopping, which I can change to. This is why I like using pencil in the catalogue. I learnt that a couple of catalogues ago. Reach for the Stars, Seasonal Branches, Textured Floral, So Refreshing. So that's the one with our picnic blanket and our sangria jugs. Time Together, our time turner. Timeless Arrangements, which is one I had to check. Wonderful Thoughts. So you can see here we've got a few of our bigger banners and a closer look at the flower. Zany Zoo, you can create like a theatre stage for them. And Detailed Die Cuts, we do have quite a few new standalone ones. So Brilliant Backgrounds, it creates a pierced style background, so like an embossed pierced. And we have our delightful doily hybrid. So the doily can cut or just emboss, or cut and emboss, which is fun. We have our gorgeous garden to create a detailed die cut background. Petal patterns, so they can be layered together. Nested Essentials, which I have purchased. I hope no one's doing an add up while we're doing this, especially not my husband. So, and I got the patchwork pieces as well, and the paper florist, so that can create a lot of flowers with just one die. Oh, I did tick that one, kiddo. New on here is Wanted to Say. And I did get Wanted to Say. So you've got You're Too Kind, Happy Birthday, Feel Better Soon, Celebrate. And you've got your flowers in there as well. So I just thought that was so good to go with so many things and take up a fair chunk of a card, which is sometimes good with designer series paper. I thought that would go well with like the galaxy backgrounds. You love the shopping one, Bev. I love that. Okay, so we've got our countryside blooms. I'm going to see if I need to bring that up a little bit for you to see. So that's the countryside blooms. The exposed brick, which is still on my question mark list. You can see them, but I think bringing it up is a little bit better. And then we have the geometric patterns. Yeah, that's better. So geometric patterns, which is 2 of our mini embossing folders. And then we have Twisted Rope, which is good for all of those people who work with fibers and fiber crafts. So that one you can see quite well there. Okay, so host a party. A great way to get free product is to host a party. Get your friends to buy some kits. Host a party and you can get free dollars and make kits together, and I will be there to help facilitate. You could do a Zoom party, so all of you could be anywhere and I could certainly facilitate that. If you love way too much in this catalogue, For $169, you can get $235 worth of any product in this catalogue and receive an ongoing discount of 20% off further product. Okay, so the party sales, once your party gets to $250, you get 10% back in rewards. So this is our accessories index, so you can quickly find where you want to be in the catalogue. And then we have our stamp index by name in alphabetical order. So this is a good way if you want to alphabetize your stamps, you can put them in alphabetical order here. This is different ways that Stampin' Up! Make a difference. We have a day of service. We have the Heart of Stampin' Up! Where a demonstrator the company supports a worthwhile cause of a demonstrator's choice. We have an incentive trip service project, demonstrator philanthropic events, and we do have product give back. So we normally have that in our mini catalogues where one of the products, a percentage of those sales goes back to local organisations. Then we have our beautiful flowers on the back. So that is a mix of lots of our die cuts in one amazing piece of art. We made it, girls. We made it in an hour and a half. I think I did miss a page somewhere around our somewhere around here. I do not remember seeing the carousel. That's the one thing I don't remember talking to you about. No. I really don't remember talking to you about it. I'm just going to have that's fine. 55, 57, 59. I'm very perplexed now. Or maybe that carousel set was one by itself. Page 16. Thank you, girls. You're the best. I must have I missed this page because I didn't talk about. Okay, we will go back. There will be no, but I did miss the carousel horses and the circle sayings. So circle sayings goes with the 2-inch circle punch, and the carousel horses. I do have a photo of me, not as a small child actually, probably about between 10 and 12 on a carousel locally here. Or was I up in Queensland? I'm not sure. But yeah, I've already scrapbooked that photo. Otherwise, that would be a fantastic one. So I'm so sorry that I skipped those pages, but that is the only page I skipped. So I did very well. If you have any questions at all about anything in the catalogue, please don't hesitate to ask. Also, don't hesitate to use my shop link if you are in Australia. I would love to be able to help you purchase your products. And I do give away some free things to those who use my Hostess code. So you'll get a free thing at the next month. Goodbye, Margaret. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. Yes, that's amazing. I did forget to ask for thumbs up and subscriptions at the start, but if you've made it this far and you're still watching and you haven't subscribed, I would love you to. If not, I will see you on Thursday. Now, I'm not sure where I'm going to go live on Thursday because I'm normally live on Tuesday on Facebook, but I changed it up and went live on YouTube. So we will be making a card, but I'm not sure where it'll be. So keep an eye out on Facebook and on Instagram, and that will tell you where exactly I will be live on Thursday. So have an amazing couple of days, and I will see you soon. Bye.